Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Sunday homemaking routine. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys what I typically do on Sundays from morning until the evening, and it's pretty packed with a lot of stuff. I do a lot of things on Sunday because I do a lot of prep work for the week. I do a lot of cooking and baking because on Sundays we like to have us a nice good meal, and we also like to have some baked sweets and stuff like that. So I do a lot of baking, a lot of cooking, a lot of laundry and cleaning on Sundays, and just preparing for the work week. So in today's video, you will see a glimpse of all of that. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So usually you guys on Sunday mornings, I like to start it off by doing my daughter's hair. So as you know, with African American little girls, it takes a lot of work to get their hair ready and done. Usually I would like wash her hair and comb it, but today I decided to just kind of like switch up her style, and we'll wash it the following week. So I start off my Sundays by doing my daughter's hair and prepping her for the week with her hair for school so that I won't have to do her hair every day. So this is how we're starting off our video, with doing my daughter's hair. So now I am making my marinade for my pot chuck roast. So I add all my seasonings, which is onion powder, garlic powder, accent, and my favorite Cajun seasoning. And then I add water to make like a thick paste. Then I cut like slices into my pot roast so that I can put my seasonings in the inside. And that way that it can get deep down into, like, you know, the center of that thick roast. And then I spread the marinade all on the outside and the sides of my pot roast. And so after I seasoned my roast, then I cut it up into chunks. That way it is easier for the roast to fit inside of my Ninja cooking pot. I'm going to add a little bit of a vegetable oil into the pot, and then I place my roast inside of the pot to brown it on both sides. And as you can see, I am moving the meat to show you guys how I make my gravy for my pot roast. All that stuff that's at the bottom of the pot, that is from me browning my meat. You have to take your time with this, and you can achieve your own gravy. You do not need gravy mix. You do not need any additives to your pot roast. All you have to do is season that roast good and brown it, and make sure that you take your time browning it. And when you see all that stuff at the bottom of the pot, that lets you know that it's time to add water to make your gravy. So you can achieve your own gravy. It tastes so much better when you make your gravy from scratch. And so now you're going to add water to the pot so that that bottom scraping from that meat will form your gravy. And this is all you need. My gravy is dark. I don't need to add anything to it, and it tastes wonderful, natural flavors. And so I'm going to bring that to a boil a little bit, and then I'm going to stir the bottom of the pot to make sure all that stuff at the bottom is broken up. And yeah, this is how you make, well, this is how I make my pot roast and my homemade gravy. So I'm going to start my pressure cooker, and I left it on for about 30 minutes, and then I went back and added about 10 minutes to it. So I would say, depending on how thick your roast is, let that sit for at least, let the pressure cooker cook for at least about 40-45 minutes, and it will come out real tender. So now I'm cutting my potatoes, and I'm going to be making some potato salad to go with that roast. And I am using some gold potatoes. I usually use russet potatoes, but that's all that they had at the store at the time. So I'm using some gold potatoes. I'm cutting that up, and I'm going to prepare my potato salad. So now I'm going to bring my potatoes to a boil, and as I do that, I'm going to kind of clean up the kitchen a little bit. I like to clean as I go because I do not like to cook in a dirty kitchen, and it just helps me out in the long run whenever I'm done cooking and everybody's done eating. It helps me clean my kitchen faster. So today's scripture that I want to share with you comes from Matthew 6:33, and it says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you."
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons.
Okay, so now that I have the Sunday dinner cooking, I decided to make some butter swim biscuits. I got this recipe off of TikTok. You can also get this recipe off of YouTube or Google. Just type in butter swim biscuits, and it's very, very simple. You probably have these ingredients in your home already. You just use all-purpose flour, some baking powder, salt, and sugar, and then you melt some butter in a pan, and you pour your mixture in that pan of butter, and it's supposed to make some buttery and soft biscuits. Now I will be honest with y'all, I did not like it. Um, I'm thinking because I made my own buttermilk that that is why the biscuits did not come out good. I might have put too much lemon in my milk because I made my own buttermilk. I didn't have any buttermilk, and so I'm thinking that might have messed up the biscuits. So I did not really like it. I was not a big fan of it, but you guys are welcome to try it out. I will try to find the recipe and link it in the description box below, or find the TikTok for it in our YouTube video and link that in the description box below so you guys can get the recipe to these butter swim biscuits. But yeah, so now I'm mixing up that all the dry ingredients, and then I will add some buttermilk and pour those into a buttered pan.
My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave. No, stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave. No, stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
So now I am draining my potatoes and I am making potato salad. So my potato salad recipe is very simple. My husband, he does not like all those extra ingredients like relish and stuff. So mine is pretty simple. I just use potatoes, I use eggs, mayonnaise, a very little bit of mustard, and I put salt and pepper, and that's it. We do not add relish and pickles and onions and all that extra stuff in our potato salad. We like to keep it simple over here. And as you can see, our pot roast is ready. And guys, using that Ninja Foodie is the best. It cuts that time in half of having to cook a pot roast. I mean, it's literally done in like 30 to 40 minutes. So now I'm adding you can use cornstarch or flour with water. And I pour that mixture inside so that my gravy can thicken up. And Sunday dinner is served, you guys. This was so good. I promise y'all, it tasted better than it looks right now. It looks so good and it tasted so delicious. It melted in your mouth. I loved it. The best pot roast ever. And this is how my biscuits came out, and they did not come out how I expected, and they did not taste how I thought it would. So try it at your own risk. Now we're going to bake us a homemade cake. So I got this cake recipe off of Facebook, and again, I will try to find that recipe and put it in the description box below if I can find it. And I'm buttering up, well, not buttering, sorry, I am whisking up my butter first, and then I will be adding all the wet and then dry ingredients inside. And so, like I said, I will try to link that recipe in the description box below.
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all.
Okay, so now that that cake is in the oven, now I'm going to clean up my kitchen. So whatever leftovers that we had from earlier, our Sunday meal, I clean my kitchen and I put those leftovers in Tupperware. And it makes it so much easier for me to clean up later on in the evening. Well, actually, it's not even much to clean up. If I clean it up now, later on after we eat, it's not much of a mess made in the kitchen, and it makes it so much easier for me. So I'm putting up our leftovers, and I will be cleaning our kitchen.
When you're not around, how can I let you let me down, down, down? How can I long for you feeling so small? Love should be everything or not at all. My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave. No, stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave. No, stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
Okay, so now that my kitchen is all cleaned up, now I am tackling my laundry. So I am folding clothes to have us prepared for the week ahead. I did not show you guys the whole clip of me folding clothes because for some reason the camera kept not focusing in and out, and I thought that that would be irritating for y'all to see. But I did fold about maybe 2 to 3 loads of clothes that day. So I'm doing my laundry, and yeah, after that I will be putting my icing on my cake, and that will be the end of the video, you guys. Okay, so now we are ready to icing our cake. Now this cake, you guys, was not bad at all. I want to say that they call this cake the old-fashioned cake, and like I said, I think it was from Facebook. I'm not quite sure, but I'm putting some store-bought chocolate frosting. Yeah, I know. I was tired and I did not feel like making my own homemade frosting, but it still came out really, really good. So it would have came out really, really better if it would have been homemade frosting, but the cake did not taste bad, actually. I actually liked it. So yeah, we are frosting our cake, and this is the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, support your girl, do what you gotta do. If you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video to the end, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.